I can't be with a man that makes $100,000 a year or less. I would prefer $1 million or more.
If your wife can spend more than you make, like, you need to make more money. So it really just depends.
At least 10 million. You know what? Let's make it 50 mil a year, ideally.
So, how much do you prefer a man to make?
Like a trillionaire, bro.
Trillionaire?
A trillionaire, like, or a billionaire, at least a billionaire.
Yeah. If you ever wondered what women want from men, listen to this.
Gentlemen, today we're sharing with you what women really want in a guy.
Money!
Here's the challenge with women. They say they want one thing, but their actions speak otherwise. And needless to say, that can be confusing. Surprising her with her favorite flowers she told you about on your first date is just one way listening pays off.
What attracts women to men?
Tattoos, muscles, not too many muscles, but not too chubby, please. I like men that are smart, men with a brain. Funny, good looking. It's all about personality, you know, it's all about personality. Good teeth. And a good super. Curly hair really does it for me. I would say funny. Funny men. I like men who is very kind, opening the doors.
Funny and kind.
Shoulders, if they have like big shoulders. Yeah. A good sense of fashion.
His smile and his confidence. I guess like the shyer ones.
That they are polite, they are nice, that they're gentlemen, basically. Okay.
You need to understand that when a woman explains what she finds attractive in a man, the purpose is not to give you accurate information. The purpose is to make her look good.
Normalize guys wearing nail polish, crop tops, honestly any clothes they want, dresses, skirts, whatever, and wearing makeup.
Really redefining what it means to be a man. Yeah. Being a man means being strong. Being strong in that sense means being stoic, means being emotionless, and that's not real.
They're a real man. Yeah, I like it when they're in touch with their emotions.
Don't be afraid to express your feelings to her daily.
Ladies, is it okay for men to cry?
Yeah!
Shut the fuck up and straight. No, the fuck it is not.
So many women I know will be like, I want a man to be as vulnerable as he can be. Cool stories. A lot of y'all say that, and then when it happens, you find yourselves grossed out, and you don't acknowledge the fact that you've engaged in that behavior.
Do women lose respect for men when they cry? Well, studies confirm that yes, they do.
Like, there's study after study after study that's gonna tell you that women lose respect. It's not fun. This isn't like a fun part of female nature, but they lose respect for men after we've seen them cry. And a lot of girls will say they haven't looked at the guy the same.
The partners I was with, like, shown vulnerability, and I thought it was funny. And I didn't think it was masculine, and for me it was a sign of weakness.
A direct quote said to one of my best friends, after giving him a really hard time about opening up more, her response was, I can't see you as a man anymore, and it makes me want to puke.
You can't cry to your woman. Ladies, your man, your husband, your boyfriend come home after work, he clearly upset, but he doing that thing little boys do when they don't want to cry. They be like, what's wrong? What happened? My boss, this is Raimi. Hey, I will fucking leave you. What are you doing?
That's a frustrating and scary thing to do. To be like, I'm gonna show you where my weak point is, and then when I'm not ready for it, you stab me right there. Doesn't make me want to show you where my weak point, or future people where my weak points are, right?
I know me. I have a reckless mouth. The thing is that I'm gonna take it to what's gonna hurt you. With your no money making ass. With your I can't pay the light bill ass. But you know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like I'm being funny right now, but
you serious?
But no, absolutely. But I know me.
They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about, maybe you don't get along with your dad, and in their head they just start concocting this evil statement.
So when you get an argument out of me, you gonna get the argument, and you gonna walk away with your feelings hurt. I feel like a man who makes more than me sort of gives me, it kind of keeps me in check.
Dad, I don't like this about you. You have to change this. Who are you? Excuse me? Did you give me money? Did you pay my bills?
And what about money and success? Is that attractive to you?
For me, it's not that much important. For me, I think it's all about love.
I'm about to explain in the simplest terms possible what women want and how you can use that to display those attributes.
Most women want a guy who is wealthy, and it's very hard for them to be attracted to a guy who makes less money than they do.
And I'm tired of it always coming down to money. Why is every single time I watch one of these fucking videos, these guys are getting on and talking about how women just want our money? It's like, no, we want compassion, empathy, a little bit of fucking respect. Have you heard of that once in a while?
I got you right where I want you.
You triggered my trap card!
Challenge accepted.
How much money do you think a guy should make per year? I mean, if I'm like dating them, it'd be nice if they were at least making 100,000.
Probably 6 figures minimum.
Okay,
yeah, definitely 6 figures. 6 figures.
I can't be with a man that makes $100,000 a year or less. I would prefer $1 million or more.
150, maybe to 250,000 a year.
Probably 150 to $250,000 a year.
I go straight to Google, type in aerospace engineer salary. 200,000 a year? Great, that's in my income range for guys that I date. If you can afford to pay your own rent, how can you afford to pay my rent?
I feel like 300,000. I guess if they made less than that, I feel like we wouldn't have the lifestyle I wanted.
Probably well over 400K.
Like 500 grand? Is that a lot?
$500,000?
Over $500,000.
You have to manifest a husband, girl. Like, you have to really think about the lifestyle that you want to live when it comes down to vacations and how many kids you want to have.
Manifest madness.
My husband needs to be making like $650,000.
If your wife can spend more than you make, like, you need to make more money. So it really just depends.
We're expensive.
Yeah. Millions.
I say like $1 million.
2 million.
$1 million? 2 million?
How much do you think your guy should make?
You should be making the same amount as me.
Same amount as you?
Yeah. I've made 95K in the last month.
The last month, 95K? You think the guy... Yeah. Okay, what do you do?
I underwear.
If you're broke when I meet you, you don't stand a chance. Because
What's broke to you? What is defined broke?
you make less than double what I make.
Obviously, if someone hasn't got any money, they're not going to be taking you for luxury holidays. They'll be taking you to Tenerife at most. They won't be taking you to Bali or the Bahamas.
How much money should your man make a year, Heather?
8 figures.
8 figures?
Ideally.
Okay, so that's $10 million.
Yeah.
So you're saying he's got to make at least $10 million for you?
Yeah, I want a billionaire. If I can bring money home, he has to bring money home.
Are you a millionaire yourself?
No, but my nigga should be.
I love where my ladies' heads are at. Let's be a little delusional, you know? I'd say at least 10 million. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make it 50 mil a year, ideally.
So you guys are comfortable with being delusional?
Absolutely.
I'm not delusional. I've dated a guy whose house was 8 figures.
Stay away from those people that think it's impossible to have a fairy tale lifestyle. Like, I remember there would be a certain nigga that would be like, you think life is a fairy tale, you'll never receive it. Baby, with you. But somebody's gonna give me the castle, the slipper, and I might get the carriage if I act right.
You gotta be rich. You gotta have a shit ton of fucking money.
Even though I pop 4 kids out, I deserve to be fucking credited, okay? And you know what? I want an ambitious person. You know why? Because I'm an ambitious person.
How much do you prefer a man to make?
What the fuck? A trillionaire, bro.
Trillionaire?
Yeah, what the fuck? A trillionaire, like, or a billionaire, at least a billionaire.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, honestly, I know I'm gonna be making that shit in the future, so I don't even care about that shit.
A prince wanted to party with me on a yacht in Dubai for like 20K.
Yeah, that's the shitty.
No way.
Yeah, you got scouted to get shit on.
Oh my
They were gonna
god.
shit
Wild.
over you.
20K is not
Which is
enough.
crazy.
I think even if you offered me like 5 million, I would not do it.
Yeah, you really look at a number that I'm gonna be honest.
Anyways, well, I got scouted apparently.
What the fuck?
Look at that.
What is it about your She's like, oh my god, she's proud. She's like, well, I got scouted. I didn't do it, but they did want me to get.
Well, I
shit
never
on.
answered. I didn't answer. I'm gonna answer though.
Wanted me. The prince. They chose me.
Requested
They thought
me.
I was shittable on. Anyway, guys.
I'm about to watch this video and give you guys a reaction to this. Let's get into this right now.
He's still shitting.
Ooh, this bitch need a tongue scrubber. Bitch need a new tongue.
options in money, in men, and vacations. So women keep their options more. I might love you, but if you fuck up, I know that I will get something else like you or above you eventually.
It's just me, but I feel like as a man, if a woman asks you to do some shit, the only replies you should have is yes or yes ma'am.
See, that's the problem. Women be thinking they just deserve shit for existence.
I do!
They do! He from Baltimore, how can he say?
We'll be fighting an uphill battle with that one.
For me, I don't see myself working. I don't see myself getting a 9 to 5. I want to be. Wait. Hold on a minute. Wait. I want to be with a man who's a provider, who will allow me to be a housewife. I want to be a lady of leisure. Tell me about the birthday thing you told me, please. I want to buy a man a birthday gift. No.
What happens now? Yeah, God forbid, if your husband gets sick and it can't work.
Then I have to find a new one.
And so if she chooses you, if she's with you, it's because she loves you.
I practice hypergamy. Why would I want a man that could barely provide the same lifestyle that I could provide for myself?
Ew, gross. I'm a lady. I deserve to be treated like a princess, and I'm not accepting anything lower. Period.
Because the only energy we are tolerating in 2023 is princess treatment energy. Nothing below that.
I do want a high value man.
Why?
Because I'm a high value girl. Value to me when I'm talking about a man, for one, his spirituality is number one. That's highest
You would be okay with a man making $42,000 a year if he's a devout Christian. Don't play with me.
If you're broke when I meet you, you don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance.
Well, far too many of you ladies are too concerned too much on what you want, and you have no idea what men want.
So why do we have to learn what men like?
You serious?
I think women are unaccustomed to hearing men communicate and articulate their preferences, standards, and boundaries. Women are the queens, or maybe the kings, I don't know, of going for exactly what they want. You guys have laundry lists of criteria that a guy needs to meet.
Y'all, my list is so long.
I created a long list of all the things that I wanted in my future husband.
Heather bought me her list of requirements, so let's check them out. He must be between 30 and 45.
We as men, we really don't ask for a lot, but the things that we do ask for matter a lot.
I'll tell you, men and women were asked what would be a deal breaker for going on a second date, and men named 3 things. They said she has to be cute enough. She doesn't have to look like Angelina Jolie. She just has to be cute enough. She has to be warm and kind, and she has to be interesting to talk to. Those seem like really valid criteria.
Ding, 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 ding. Pretty simple.
Right. Okay, reasonable, right? The women came back with 300 things that would rule out a guy for a second date. And we're talking about like another 2 hours and maybe a free dinner.
We don't get mad at y'all when y'all say you want a dude that's taller than you. We don't get mad when you say you want a dude that makes what you make or more. We don't get mad or bat an eye when you say you want a dude to protect, provide. We just say, all right, we got to step up.
At that point, when you're 35, you've probably gone through 3 or 4 heartbreaks. You probably lost a grandparent. Life has made you hard and bitter. Men don't want to deal with that shit because our life is already hard enough.
You know what I hear? Just a bunch of excuses about men who do not want to put in work. They'd rather take the easy road out. I want to take a toddler out so I can take her to Chuck E. Cheese, and she's not going to bark back. She's not going to ask me any questions. She's not going to question anything. She's not going to ask me about my goals, my ambitions, my dreams, because she doesn't even know how to spell dream.
You need to start asking men what they value. You have to understand how men speak and how men feel. And it offends you. Men are allowed to have their standards.
Men want something for their money.
Well, that sounds like a solicitation of prostitution.
Thank you.
A lot of these girls you meet now too are just like, you can't get anything out of them. Like, it's tough to
to get that like emotional connection.
As a man, you should never ask a woman what the fuck she brings to the table.
If you're not hiring me for a job, why am I answering to you what I bring to the table?
Have men ever think that we give two shits about like, oh, what you bring to the table?
I think when a man asks you, what do you bring to the table? I think that man is weak.
It's the audacity of asking the question that's a problem.
Bitch, what do you bring to the sofa? Since we're listing our contributions to furniture, what do you bring to the kitchen sink? Come to think of it, what do I bring to the table?
What am I bringing to the table?
Yeah.
I showed up to the table.
You showed up to the table.
Yeah, I showed up to the table. I graced your table with my presence. What do you mean?
The things that women bring most to the table are not actually the physical things, it's the energetics. This is what we bring to the table, magic.
And even if I didn't bring anything to the table, I'm still high value. I can bring dirt to the table and there's still a line of men waiting outside the door just to talk to me. And I can offer jack shit.
I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to IHOP. Go to the restaurant where you can tip her, baby. Sprinkle. Because if I bring something to the table, you're going to be mad because it's going to be another man who's going to not ask me to bring something to the table. He's going to take care of the bill, them kids, and everybody else. And you, if you look broke.
So when a man asks you that question, you know what's acceptable answers? Femininity, compassion, empathy. I'm a great nurturer. Things that's intangible. Peace. I bring peace.
Men just like peace and they don't like quarrelsome women. What the fuck does quarrelsome women mean? And why do I have to be your motherfucking peace?